In this video, we'll walk through the labor settings page. This is where administrators configure labor rules for their business, including break types and overtime thresholds. These settings determine how employee working hours, breaks, and overtime are calculated throughout the system. From your DivPOS dashboard, go to Branch and select Labor Settings. In Break tab, start by clicking Add Break. Enter the break type, such as lunch break. This helps categorize the break on timesheets and reports. Set the default duration in minutes, which is the expected length of the break employees should take. Next, specify when this break becomes eligible. For example, start after 2 hours means the break is allowed after an employee works 2 consecutive hours. You can also choose whether the break is paid or unpaid by marking "is paid" checkbox. Then assign the break to a specific role. Only employees with that role will receive this break. In case you want to delete a break rule, use the trash icon on the right. Now let's look at the Overtime tab, where you define how overtime is calculated for your staff. In Daily Overtime Threshold, set the number of hours an employee must work in a single day before overtime begins. For example, a threshold of 8 hours means overtime starts after 8 hours of work in one day. You can also set a weekly overtime threshold, which defines how many total hours an employee must work in a week before overtime applies. So if you set 45 hours, any hours beyond 45 in the same week are considered overtime. Now move to Pay Settings section. In Overtime Pay Multiplier, you define how overtime should be paid. For example, enter 1.5 to pay time and a half. Or leave it at 1 if you're not using a multiplier. In Double Time Threshold, if your business uses double time, you can enter the hour point where it begins. For example, if double time starts after 12 hours in a day, set the threshold to 12. Include paid breaks and overtime toggle controls whether paid breaks count toward overtime calculations. If on, paid breaks increase total worked hours, which may push an employee into overtime. If off, paid breaks do not affect overtime qualification.